Hello, welcome to Tesla Info Today number 3, a bit of a roundup of the latest Tesla-centric news. Let's start with this beauty. Tesla's Berlin Gigafactory has got itself a new entrance and lobby, and it's looking great. Check out this video. Yes, it's open to the public, and yes, you can get a coffee from a robot Tesla arm. How long, I wonder, before you are greeted by an army of Tesla bots? Just seeing this place makes me want to work there, as if they'd hire me. They've even got their own Giga train that shuttles workers to and from the factory. Let's not mention that it's diesel. I'm sure they'll electrify it eventually. Right, next, selling superchargers to supermarkets. Oh look, more Tesla supercharger hardware sales. Tesla Owners UK posted this on X, taken from a Telegraph article. The billionaire owners of Asda have signed a multi-million-pound deal with Tesla to launch ultra-fast charging outlets for electric vehicles across their petrol station empire. They will carry the name EV Point rather than Tesla and will be able to charge a range of EVs from many manufacturers. That pretty much means all electric cars. As I reported a couple of weeks ago when BP announced the purchase of $100 million worth of Tesla superchargers to be bought and installed across the USA, I suggested others might follow suit, and indeed they have. The EG Group in the UK is now doing the same. For reference, EG Group is a rather large company and has 671 sites. Many are branded as BP, Esso, Shell and Texaco. The supermarket chain Asda will expand its charging network to 20,000 EV chargers at its own sites over time, from the 600 plus currently installed. The first Tesla chargers will be installed later this year. Again, these will be rebranded Tesla Superchargers, but available for all other electric car drivers, regardless of the brand. Fantastic news. This, of course, is another step closer to petrol station forecourts evolving themselves into charging station hubs, and will offer a far more pleasurable experience than sitting in fume-filled filling stations. Just how much revenue does Tesla stand to make out of selling their industry-leading hardware to such massive global companies? It'll be fun to find out. And of course, a huge win for EV drivers as the already enormous charging infrastructure in the UK continues to expand in all the right places. I believe there's something like 49,000 charging points now here in the UK. As I've said before, for the 30% of people here in the UK without driveways, and just for the sheer effortlessness of it, we need rapid chargers everywhere, so you can just use them as you would a fuel station. A quick 15-minute stop at a Tesla supercharger, or these superchargers in disguise, and they'll give you around 172 miles of range to go on with your journey. Fill up whilst you shop once a week, and it matters not whether you have a driveway or a home charger. You'll get all the benefits of an EV, and it will still be way cheaper to own and operate than an internal combustion engine car. The article goes on to say it is the first deal of its kind entered into by Tesla with a third-party charge point operator in Europe, and will transform how our customers charge their vehicles and how they interact with EG. Lovely jubbly progress. Right, SpaceX, awooga, red alert, imminent launch of Starship. I want to throw in a little SpaceX news here, because like Tesla, everything at SpaceX is mind-blowing as well, as we are about to witness the launch of Starship again, the world's largest, most powerful rocket that's due to launch for the second time, possibly this Friday coming. Depending on when you're watching this, of course. So keep an eye out for it. It's a monumental moment in history, as this fully reusable transport system is not only able to carry 150 metric tons of payload to space, which is more than anything that's come before it, but it's also capable of carrying up to 100 passengers on its way to the moon, Mars, and one day beyond. If that doesn't fill you with a little excitement for our species becoming a spacefaring civilization, what's up with you? It's mind-blowing to happen to be alive right now, after billions of years of our species evolving, to find ourselves on the cusp of space travel. Well, I can't wait to see this blast off soon. To the moon and beyond. And how at home does the Cybertruck look working at Starbase? Absolutely stunning. And if you want to see more Cybertruck footage and news, I posted a video just yesterday that's just here. Click the card in the corner if you'd rather watch that. Oh good, I'm glad you've stayed. Let's GROK! What the GROK is GROK, you might be asking. GROK is an AI modelled after the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, so intended to answer almost anything and, far harder, even suggest what questions to ask. GROK is designed to answer questions with a bit of wit and has a rebellious streak, so please don't use it if you hate humour. You know who you are. A unique and fundamental advantage of GROK is that it has real-time knowledge of the world via the X platform. It will also answer spicy questions that are rejected by most other AI systems. GROK is still a very early beta product, the best we could do with 2 months of training. Just 2 months! So expect it to improve rapidly with each passing week with your help. Thank you, the XAI team. Right then, let's see if I can explain this to myself as well as you, dear audience. GROK is a large language model, otherwise known as an LLM, built to rival the likes of ChatGPT and Bard, which themselves are a bit like a super advanced Google search. You ask them questions and they reply with usually very thorough answers taken from the internet's backlog of data. By providing them with a prompt, they can generate responses that continue the conversation or expand on that given prompt. They really are fun to experiment with and are already integrated with lots of companies such as Canva, which can help you write posts, articles, newsletters for example. But I just use Canva to make my video thumbnails. Hope you like them. Sorry they're a bit clickbaity. I have no choice if I want my videos to gain some reach. But anyway, even Octopus Energy have integrated ChatGPT. This is really cool. UK-based energy supplier Octopus Energy has built ChatGPT into its customer service channels and says that it is now responsible for handling 44% of customer inquiries. CEO Greg Jackson has said that the app now does the work of 250 people and receives higher customer satisfaction ratings than human customer service agents. As a long-term customer, I must say the customer service of Octopus Energy is fantastic, and I'm not just saying that so you click on my referral code in the description below where we can split £100 if you join. Octopus Energy are seriously the best company I've ever dealt with, and they provide super cheap overnight charging tariffs for EVs. A brilliant app that even tells me when the grid is at its cleanest so I can choose to charge on renewable energy alone. But overall, Octopus are doing great things to push the UK and indeed other European companies into a sustainable clean energy future. Do check them out if you want to learn more, and don't forget my referral link. GROK was announced recently by XAI, which stands for Explainable Artificial Intelligence, and is a new Musk-led company which will build artificial intelligence to accelerate human scientific discovery. That sounds valuable and useful, doesn't it? Whilst GROK is most definitely a ChatGPT and Bard competitor, the core values of GROK would be far more aligned with truth-seeking, rather than the likes of ChatGPT, for example, which often shows signs of being captured politically and seeks to push an agenda rather than the facts. Uh-oh, politics. Let's swiftly move on. I've signed up and I'm on the waiting list to access the chatbot, but there's plenty of videos floating about of real use cases of GROK if you want to look deeper into it. Lex Friedman's interview with Elon Musk the other day is highly recommended. About 1,000 times more interesting than Joe Rogan's interview with Elon Musk recently. Unless, of course, you enjoy listening to the chewing sounds of an anchovy and pineapple pizza being eaten amidst a wasted opportunity of picking the brains of an extraordinary thinker. Oh dear, my inner thoughts are leaking again. Do excuse me. How might GROK be integrated into Tesla? Well, Tesla vehicles might well receive a GROK update at some point, where we will have a truly decent voice-activated assistant, something orders of magnitude greater than Alexa. Think Jarvis from Iron Man. Perhaps you'll be able to just talk to GROK on your phone and say, "Hi GROK, heat up the car and set navigation to Bob's house." You step in the car, it starts driving autonomously to Bob's house. And you can even ask it questions on the way or have a chat about the possible beginnings of the universe, just simple small talk. Pop this same software in a Tesla bot and hey presto, you've got a humorous, intelligent, possible AGI capable of knowing how to do everything and more. Oh, these Tesla Jigsaw pieces are really falling into place, aren't they? Oh, sorry, it's a bit cheesy. What am I missing here? What do you think are the possibilities of GROK's integration with Tesla products? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But before I go, a very special and strange announcement. I'm now officially on Patreon, where you can support my channel for as little as £3 a month. But good grief would I appreciate that as I journey into the constant content creating costly chasm that is YouTube. You'll find a link in the description below, and whilst my Patreon page might look a little sparse right now, I will be adding content there, hosting Ask Me Anything sessions and more, apparently. Do check it out. Thank you so much. If you've enjoyed today's video, please do like, subscribe, hit that little bell button, and check out my other videos too, where you'll find a lot of slightly strange Tesla-centric content. I'm Will, this is the Tesla Jigsaw. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.